You can make a website for like $5 with AI. Well, challenge accepted, because I'm going to try making a website for $5 with AI. My name is Leo Blizzard, and I am the founder of Blizzard Branding, which is a solo entrepreneurship that does branding and web design based in Sacramento. So let's get right into it. First off, I have opened in Figma a mockup that I've done for Moss and Mercury, which is not a real company. It's just one that I made up that we're going to use this as an example. Figma is free, but I will remind you that, designing in Figma is a skill that you will need to learn. So I'm going to take this and export it to a PDF. So I'm going to try everyone's favorite, ChatGPT, and this is on a free account. Okay, so I have placed my PDFs into ChatGPT, and I'm using a really simple prompt, which is, can you create a 3-page website from these mockups? One is for desktop and one is for mobile. Create 3 pages: homepage, services, and contact. I'm going for a 3-page website that is going to be hopefully a professional website that has good SEO and ADA compliance. So it's built the website in React. Let's preview it. I'm actually really curious. It's not great. There's no images, for one thing. And also, it's not on the internet. So you would have to figure out how to get this file onto the internet, right? I'm actually going to switch over to Claude here, because Claude is a little bit better at coding. And I have the paid version, which is $20 a month. So we're already $15 in the hole, but I just want to do this so you get an idea of what this is going to look like. And I'm going to change it from Sonnet to Opus 4.7, which is the latest public model. So at this point, Claude has timed out twice. I can't get it to actually connect and do this. So I'm going to change the prompt to just creating one landing page. Okay, it has created the Moss and Mercury landing page. So Claude writes in HTML and CSS. You can see what the code looks like here, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So now we would need to get this page edited, because it's left placeholders for the images. Put some images in it, and then get it onto the internet, right? So I'm just going to download this. So we will need some sort of HTML editor to edit this, and there are some free ones out there. It really helps if you can read and write HTML and CSS. I am using Dreamweaver here because I have the Adobe Cloud. So if we're looking at our budget, you can get the Adobe Cloud for like $40 a month, but I think it's normally $80. So now we get into basic HTML editing. This is how I used to build websites before content management systems. So the other part of a website is that you need to actually upload your files to a file server, right? There's lots of places you can do this. I use SiteGround, but other popular services include GoDaddy and things of that nature. If we're looking at our budget of $5, we're already in the hole for Dreamweaver, and then you do have to pay $3 to $18 a month for hosting. Then you need to figure out a way to actually get your file up onto your hosting server. And so a lot of these have their own FTP. So this is file transfer protocols. A lot of these servers have their own FTPs that you can upload your files. But Dreamweaver can actually do it. So I'm actually going to just upload some files to my personal FTP. Okay, and there we go. Here is our AI-generated landing page. As you see, it's still not great. There's some missing images, giving you some filler text here. So, the images and the text do need to be edited. I would say that this website that we've done does not meet the standards of a professional business website that you could launch and have customers view. And we've used skill sets of a UX, UI designer, a developer, and have had to be able to read and edit HTML and CSS. So that's why it is worth it to hire someone like me to build your website for you if you have a business. I have 20 years of experience doing this, and AI is one of those things where it's a nice tool for certain things, but anyone that's telling you that AI can build you a whole website just like that has no idea how to use it. So if we go to my website just to price out a website, if you wanted a 5-page website with a full brand system, so that includes your logo, color palette, and also some marketing. We go into brand guidelines, keywords, SEO, and things like that, with payments spread over a 12-month period with custom support for each month so that your updates happen regularly. We are looking at $746 a month. And if you think that's expensive, think about hiring someone part-time at minimum wage. It is literally half that. So for half of what you would pay for a minimum wage part-timer, you could have a wonderful website that every single one of your customers is going to interact with. So it needs to really represent your business and your brand.